Hello, my name is Brent Watson. I am a spiritual counselor and bereavement coordinator here at Assisted Home Health and Hospice in Santa Barbara. I want to welcome you to Reflections, a virtual remembrance service for all those who passed in our care during 2020. Over the next few minutes, you will hear poem readings, patient stories, and music, all with the intent of remembering and honoring these lives. It has been a difficult year for everyone as we have dealt with the ongoing effects of the worldwide pandemic. Whether you have experienced loss personally or are feeling the frustration of the isolation we have needed to endure to be safe, please know that our hearts go out to you. We so wish this could be an in-person service where we could gather with the loved ones of these who will be honored today, and we hope to be able to do that in the future when it is safe to do so again. But we didn't want the difficulties of this time to keep us from doing something to celebrate these folks and to connect with you as you grieve. Thank you for being here. We hope you find some comfort and meaning during this service.
To the living, I am gone. To the sorrowful, I will never return. To the angry, I was cheated. But to the happy, I am at peace. And to the faithful, I have never left. I cannot be seen, but I can be heard. So as you stand upon a shore, gazing at a beautiful sea, remember me. As you look in awe at a mighty forest and its grand majesty, remember me. As you look upon a flower and admire its simplicity, remember me. Remember me in your heart, your thoughts, your memories of the times we loved, the times we cried, the times we fought, and the times we laughed. For if you always think of me, I will never be gone.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken on the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, away up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up when the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I?
Today we are honoring every person who died on assisted hospice care during 2020. You'll see that we care for a lot of people, but these are not just names to us. Every person has a story, has a life and a background that they bring with them, and it is essential to us that we honor those things as we work alongside them. I want to mention a few of those stories today. Today we remember a man who lived on his boat in the Santa Barbara harbor for 20 years before coming on to hospice with us. He was a book collector, he was genuine and kind. He spoke slowly and deliberately as he processed the end of his life and everything that had led up to that point. Over time, as he adjusted to receiving care, he grew more and more accepting, more and more ready to reunite with his daughter who had passed many years ago at far too young an age. By the end, we had all grown to care deeply for him. We also remember a woman, beloved by her family and friends, who loved travel and gardening. After suffering for a long time with her condition, she made the difficult choice to cease pursuing curative treatment when it became obvious that her quality of life would suffer too much. We were glad to be able to support her as she took a trip out of state to a special location so she could say goodbye to her family and friends one last time. She passed peacefully shortly after returning to Santa Barbara, and the positive impact she made on all of those around her was apparent to everyone. We remember another man who came onto service with us feeling isolated, frustrated, and sad, wondering if his life had been wasted. He talked with enthusiasm about his favorite book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And I could tell as we spoke that he related deeply to the main character of the book, an independent, special bird who was an outcast because he preferred to do things his own way. Our team spent a lot of time with him just listening, and because of the care and empathy we showed him, eventually he seemed to feel seen, heard, and understood before he passed. We remember the veterans we cared for, specifically a World War II recipient of the Purple Heart who was ultimately buried in Arlington National Cemetery, and a major in the Marines who spoke with pride about the leadership he had provided in his position around the world. We remember those who we were able to help go home before they died, to spend just a little more time with family, especially in this year when hospital and facility visitation was so difficult to arrange. We remember a few different special couples. It is always an honor to be given the responsibility to care for both spouses as they reach the end of a long life together. We remember the parents, grandparents, children, aunts and uncles, siblings, husbands and wives and friends, all of them unique and special, all of them deeply loved and missed. We are so grateful to have been even a small part of their lives.
I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I'm His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet. The birds are they singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing. And He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I'm His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
I'm standing upon the seashore. A ship at my side spreads her white sails to the moving breeze and starts for the blue ocean. She's an object of beauty and strength. I stand and watch her until at length she hangs like a speck of white cloud just where the sea and sky come to mingle with each other. Then someone at my side says, "There, she is gone." Gone where? Gone from my sight, that is all. She is just as large in mast and hull and spar as she was when she left my side, and she is just as able to bear her load of living freight to her destined port. Her diminished size is in me, not in her. And just at the moment when someone says, "There, she is gone," there are other eyes watching her coming, and other voices ready to take up the glad shout, "Here she comes!" And that is dying.
As we close on this time, on behalf of all of our team here at Assisted, I want to tell you all again how much of an honor it has been to care for your loved ones. We recognize it is a deep responsibility to provide hospice care, and we take that responsibility seriously, hoping to provide compassionate and comforting care to all of our patients, as well as to their circle of family and friends. Please know that you are still in our minds. We are sending you thoughts for peace as you continue your grieving process, and we are available for emotional support as needed. If you would like to connect with someone for a supportive conversation or to find other helpful resources, please feel free to reach out to me, Brent Watson, at our office, 805-722-1181. I would be happy to help you find ways to continue processing what you're going through. Thank you for attending Reflections, a virtual remembrance service from Assisted Home Health and Hospice in Santa Barbara. We hope that this has been a meaningful time of comfort and inspiration.